What up, friends? Welcome to Bent Discs. I just wanted to start off by giving you guys an update on how Movement May is going. So far, we are at 118 miles for 8 days in, which means, so far, if we're on track, I will probably be donating somewhere around $500 to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Again, if you'd like more information on this or would like to contribute or donate, please check out the links below. And with that, enjoy the video. What up, friends? Welcome back to Bent Discs and another path or story of how I got into fitness. So first start off with Dan. So Fan, thanks again for being, I guess, a guiding person in my life slightly. The next person who really helped out was my friend Whitney. She suggested a few things like yoga when I first started trying to get more flexible, because I felt like I was building a lot of muscle and all that good stuff, but it wasn't really flexible. In fact, fun story, when I was in high school, I got a B in my PE class because I failed my stretching and my running. I didn't run a mile with under 10 minutes, and I couldn't touch my toes for the life of me, and so because of those two things, I got a B in PE my freshman year, so that was cool. Thanks a lot, high school. That was great. Anyways, on the track of being more flexible. So she recommended yoga, and Dan actually recommended yoga too, with his girlfriend at the time, Kristen, and she showed us a couple yoga moves, and I was just like, yeah, no thanks. I'm barely into fitness, and I don't really want to do that either. Nothing against yoga, and I'm all for it now, obviously. But yeah, Whitney recommended going to a couple classes. Going to yoga, going to a class called Bodyflow. If you don't know what Bodyflow is, it's a Les Mills class. Can be found all around the world, and the idea is that instructors learn and teach this class the same anywhere you go. So like if you're at LA Fitness and they offer this, or if you're at some type of gym and they offer a Les Mills class across all their sites, their instructor should be teaching about the same thing anywhere you go. So you can essentially not miss out on any of your workouts if you're traveling. So that's one of the cool things about Les Mills. The class in particular that I do is Bodyflow. I started off for about a year doing Bodyflow. Bodyflow is a combination of Tai Chi, Pilates, and yoga. It has helped my flexibility, helped my posture, definitely helped my core a lot in getting into this whole fitness thing. It's been a good path. If it wasn't for Whitney, I probably would still be lifting and doing a lot more stuff outside of stretching and all that other stuff like core exercise. And yeah, it started there to become more flexible. And the short of it was I was only able to go to Bodyflow in the evenings. I'm not a big fan of doing workouts in between my workday. I know at some point in my life I'm probably going to have to get there, but right now I don't really like doing it because I don't like needing to take a shower in between my workday. So anyways, both the body instructors at the time, or Bodyflow instructors at the time, were going on maternity leave, and so they were both going to be unavailable. So I, stupidly, I always say, rose my hand and was like, just curious, what would it take to become an instructor? And they were like, that's a great idea, you should totally do that. And I was like, it's not something I really want to do, but it came to a point where there was actually a training in Iowa, and so I went to the training, which is 2 crazy, gruesome days, and did the certificate, got certified right away, and like 2 weeks later, I was off and teaching my own Bodyflow class at the gym, and it's been great. I love it. It's, again, helped me with my flexibility, strength building, core building, things that I couldn't ever do before in my entire life, I'm able to do now, thanks to Bodyflow and taking yoga classes. So that's been great and awesome. So anyways, that's that story. And just as a short fitness thing, I just want to show off a few things that I'm now able to do for the last 3 years of me actually doing Bodyflow, which is, in my opinion, awesome. So here we go. Alright, so breathe in and exhale down. What up, friends? I'm actually in a forward fold, and I can almost bring my hands all the way flat to the ground. I could actually do that if I bend my knees a little bit here, and it's good. And it's a good hamstring stretch there. That's my butt, and hopefully you can see my face better. But yeah, after doing Bodyflow and yoga for about 2.5 months straight, I was finally able to go to about here to touch my toes, which is awesome. So that is one neat thing. It just takes time. All the way down. Oh, by the way, this mat, Whitney's stepbrother, I forget what the half-brother, I don't remember, it's been a while. This mat is pretty cool. They started a yoga mat company. I'll leave a link to that below in the description. We got these from hers. I don't remember how much we paid for them, but they're awesome, and you should go get one if you like yoga mats. Takes a little breaking in, but like any yoga mat, they all take breaking in. Also, they run a company called Threadless, which is where most of my shirts come from. Not this one, though. This one's from T-Turtle, so check T-Turtle out as well. But yeah, check them out. The next thing I learned to do, which was pretty awesome, or at least one of the things I learned to do, was mermaid pose. Mermaid pose took me about 2 years to actually gain the flexibility and learn how to do. You can start by practicing by doing 90-90, so both your legs are 90 degrees, and you want to simply just forward fold to get the flexibility in your hip. You can also go into a quad stretch from here by grabbing the leg and pulling it far behind and folding down as well. Or, if you want to take it a little further, you can go into a full swan. So what you do is you take the leg that is forward, or I guess behind, and you want to bring it straight behind, flatten it down with the foot. You want to make sure that the hip is rolled over and hold here. Again, to build that flexibility, you want to just lower yourself down and hold here. Then you can go into a quad stretch again, get that stretch in the quad, or bringing that foot all the way in as far as it'll go, and again stretching down or holding up. So I'm just going to show mermaid real quick, which essentially is I'm going to bring my foot all the way into my elbow, find my balance, lift off, and hold here. And again, this took me years to get, so it's not just going to happen overnight. It just takes practice and time. And come out of it nice and easy. There you go. And that's mermaid. And as always, when you do yoga, you want to balance it and do on each side. So, the next thing I learned, or one of the things again I learned, was pigeon or crow. And essentially what you want to do is inhale in, hands overhead, exhale forward, fold down, and you want to bring your hands all the way flat, knees wide. You want to lift on your heels, bring your elbows or your knees onto your triceps, and when you're ready, lean forward. And to practice, when you're on your tippy toes, with one foot, find your balance, then the other, and when you're ready, resting knees on triceps, balance off. Oops. Trusting yourself not to fall forward. And that's pigeon or crow. So that's it. Those are some of the fun things that I've learned through my fitness journey and Bodyflow. It's kind of funny because when people go to their trainings, they're always like, oh, such an enlightening experience and stuff. And for me, I'm just brutally honest. I was like, man, it was brutal. Like 2 10-hour days, or one 10-hour day and one 6 or 8 hour day of just working out almost constantly. There's some breaking in there, and also some teaching where it's like, this is how you instruct and You know, they teach about different layers, like level 1 is instructional, level 2 is yada yada yada, and then level 3 is like that whole fitness. They used to call it fitness magic. I have no idea what they call it now. But it's that idea of like being able to bring all 3 of the things together and teach class, which higher level instructors are required to do. But yeah, it's been good. So that's the second part of my fitness journey. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, sharing, liking. I think I gave the update at the beginning of this video that we are 100 miles in. Link is below, again, if you'd like to donate to the cause, which is the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Actually, I should probably front load that, but if you're interested, doing a campaign below, so check out the links below. As always, I appreciate your guys' support, and with that, I will see you guys next time.